Hi everyone, my name is Kroloff and I am a senior R&D engineer here at PXG. And I'm going to talk today about our Hosel fitting system and how we adjust loft and lie in metalwoods. So here with me I have one of our 0811X proto drivers. And if I use our torque wrench here, unscrew the head will come off from the shaft, which has this tip on it, our Hosel sleeve. And on that tip, we have some different settings. So there's a PXG setting, a standard setting, a positive loft area, and a negative loft area. So, and what those do is they denote if you're adding or taking away loft, as well as what the lie angle would be at those different areas. We try to make this as simple as possible, so a fitter can walk you through it, or our website is able to give you information on it, and then as you want to make adjustments yourself, you're able to do that. So, to explain this, I like to use kind of the more extreme cases. So I'm going to hold it just outside the head here and kind of bear with me. Basically, the reason that this sleeve is able to adjust the loft and lie is because this shaft goes into this hosel at an angle of 1.5 degrees. So when we're in the standard setting, instead of being straight down the line with the head here, it's actually a little more upright. It's 1.5 degrees more upright. Now, if we rotate it this way, the shaft will lean forward. That puts us in the plus settings. That lean forward is what's creating more loft, because if you imagine the shaft coming up straight now, all of a sudden the head is more tilted. Now if we went the other way, to the minus setting, the shaft is actually tilted back. So now if we imagine the shaft leaning forward, we're taking loft off the head. Again, if we move even more so to the PXG setting, we're going 180 degrees from that upright. So now we're coming to 180 flat, or 180 degrees to the most flat setting. So that's going to be 3 degrees flatter than the most upright setting. And we would adjust that to adjust more directional bias. Flatter heads tend to create a little more fade bias than a more upright head. So in each of those cases, there's an in-between. So those are the more extreme. So we're able, if you did a 45-degree turn instead of the full 90, you're able to adjust both the loft and the lie accordingly. That standard setting is going to be the most upright setting compared to the PXG, that is the flattest. And we have a full 3-degree range when it comes to loft, going from that big plus setting to standard to that big minus. This is available in all of our heads from the driver, fairway woods, and hybrids, and really comes into play in optimizing your launch conditions. Loft is the biggest factor when it comes to your launch and spin, so it's really important to be able to dial those numbers in to optimize distance. It's also really important on the hybrids and fairway woods because you want to hit those in exact distance. You really want to hit that gap. So we're able to adjust those distances so that you're able to make sure your clubs gap properly, and hopefully it leads to lower scores.